Well, it depends, with certain labels what they want, especially like with publicity and everything. So one day it can be blonde hair, blue eyes, skinny, and then the next time it can be, well, today's era, everybody wants to have a big butt, big chest, get Botox, plastic surgery, things like that.
I think the media's definition of a perfect woman is someone that's like simply beautiful, but to them.
Not me, that's for sure. I think the media's definition of a perfect woman, it's two types of woman. It's the hot video vixen, the big boobs, big butt, long weave, and then there's like, the skinny model that everybody wants to be, like Victoria's Secret model or, fashion show model.
Like, literally perfect, like, in the sense, like everything has to be on point, not an inch off.
Honestly, what makes a woman sexy is somebody that's confident, that has morals, that has goals, that like know who she is.
What makes a woman sexy is what's inside, not what's outside. Because you can see me, I could be the sexiest woman walking down the street, and I can have the ugliest personality. I could be lazy, I can have a lot of pride, I can just be somebody you don't want to deal with. But if I'm just looking normal, if I'm just me, and I got the determination and that ambition that everybody likes and that everybody wants to have, I'm automatically sexy.
Whatever you feel is sexy to you is what makes you sexy. Like, what sexy to the next girl probably isn't sexy to me. What's sexy to me probably isn't sexy to her.
But songs like today make us seem like, okay, we're beautiful, regardless, no matter what. So I want to say that, I mean, it's hard to explain, really, because when you think about perfection, it's like we would never obtain it. Like it's a false, some type of false idea that people put on us.
I used to be insecure, like really, about a lot of things, and of course, media had a big role to play in that. But I learned to accept it and just live with it. Yeah, I had flaws, and I complain about my flaws, of course. And I don't have any insecurities.
There's a lot of things I'm insecure about, but I think the main thing is really my height. I'm pretty tall. I mean, I'm not overly tall, but I'm 5'8", so therefore, the average height for a female is probably like 5'5", and not to mention that men like shorter women, and so therefore, when I come up to them, they get like insecurities because they're like, wow, she's tall, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like as though my tallness takes over, like, I don't know, I just feel as though when I come up to somebody, they feel as though they can't be comfortable with me because they see that, like, oh, well, if she's taller than me, I know I can't even talk to her. So it doesn't even matter if you're beautiful or not, but like, it's like, once you stand up, it's like, ooh, height difference, whatever. But
I feel like my flaws, like, add on to my beauty. Like, I feel like if you accept your flaws before anyone else can make fun of them, then it's nothing to make fun of. Like, okay, when I was younger, people used to make fun of my skin color, but it's like, I love my skin color. Like, I'm chocolate, baby. Like, I love it. Like, you can't say nothing about me. If I compliment myself, you cannot say nothing about me.
honestly, I guess it was my childhood. I've always been the tallest one. In elementary school, I was literally the tallest one in the school, and it was like in 5th grade. So therefore, people would just know me as the tall girl. They wouldn't even look at me as anything else. Therefore, like, it's like when I got to middle school, people started noticing my eyes. I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't notice them before? Like, no, I just noticed that you were tall. And so it was just like, oh, well, that's the only thing that I was known for, and I didn't like that. So therefore, it just kind of carried on with me my whole life. So now the first thing I look at when I look at a person is how tall they are compared to me.
I'm insecure about, like, overall, like, my body image. And, like, honestly, I don't think I'm that pretty. I think I'm okay.
I had a big forehead. Like, it's huge. Like, look at it. I got a big forehead. I'm thin. I don't have the big boobs or the big butt. I have big lips. That's pretty much it. And my nose is huge. That's pretty much it.
My stomach. Secretly, I won't show it, but secretly I'm a little insecure about my stomach.
You don't see these specific physical, things praised on TV.
Because in society's eyes, it's like you have to be one said thing, and it's something that I've never been. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, well, I wish that I looked different. And society kind of, since they have a set image of what a person should be, it's kind of like I just wish that I was that. So I mean, I guess it's more to please society, but if society was okay with a tall big girl, then I would be okay with myself too.
We're told that everyone is different in their own way, but then it's like media comes and they crash that idea, and they're like, no, everyone isn't different in their own way. This is what perfect is. This is what you have to look like. You have to be light skinned, you have to be thick, you have to be this, you have to be that. And it's like now everyone's like, okay, well, I have to do this and I have to do that, and now it's like my flaws can't even be like my flaws. Now my flaws either have to be everyone else's flaws, and my beauty has to be everyone else's beauty.
Honestly, I think media makes us not accept our flaws. I think it makes us hate ourselves. Actually exposes our flaws and saying, hey, you're imperfect. You're ugly, you're this, you need to fix yourself. I don't think that it makes us accept who we are. I think it's like looking through a lens. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, looking through the mirror. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at what, how I look today. Oh, my hair is this, or my makeup's like this. So it's like, the media doesn't allow us to accept it.
I mean, it shouldn't be an image of perfection. Like, there's no point of it. Like, it just isn't. Everybody is different. Like, everybody is not going to be the same. Like, media really, like, plays a big role in people, like, insecurities, like, especially, like, they did play a big role in mine. Cause I don't got big boobs, I got A cups. Like, I don't got a big butt, I ain't gonna be twerking in videos and all that stuff like that. Like, so media really just make people like see themselves for less than they are.
Nobody is perfect, but like to God we're perfect because we're made in His image. So I feel like if the media just lets everyone know, you're perfect because like you're you, is only one you. So if the media just lets everyone know, no matter if you don't have this, if you don't have that, just being you and loving yourself, that's perfect.
Media should create a new image of perfection, and it should be an everyday look. It shouldn't be long gowns, pounds of makeup on your face, long hair. It could be crazy hairdo, no makeup, cheap lip gloss. Like, I don't know. It could just, I think the new image of perfection should be an everyday look.
I don't think there should be any image of perfection, because like I said, everyone is different in their own way, and if you put another image out there of perfection, someone else somewhere is not going to fit into that. Like, you have people that are very insecure of themselves, and people that probably only have one flaw that, so it's like, even if you put like a black girl with curly hair is beautiful, it's a black girl out there that doesn't have curly hair, that's not as luscious chocolate, that's you get what I'm saying? So it's like, just say everyone is different, everyone is beautiful, but the image doesn't have to be seen.
I think media should create multiple images of perfection, because there's so many different beautiful women out there that are all different shapes and sizes and colors and beauties, and I feel as though that if media portrayed every single one of them, then all these little girls growing up will feel beautiful.
Yeah, just stop making it seem like there's this perfect person that everyone has to be, because no one is perfect. We all have flaws, and stop photoshopping pictures and stuff like that. Just let everyone be natural and show your flaws, because when you flaws are beautiful.
I want to tell media that what you guys say do hurt, and what you guys betray and show, it does hurt. Like, it's little girls now crying because they can't look like the next girl, the it girl.
Either you accept me for who I am, or don't work with me at all. And that's it.